boop, boop, boop.
Hey! 3, 2, 1. And hello, everyone, and welcome to another Improv Night with Stevie and Shoseki. Say hi, Shoseki.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, I keep being afraid to like make a full fist in any situation in banter because I keep forgetting what worlds have the Spider-Man thing and
Oh,
which ones don't.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I keep getting flung across the universe over.
I was
But
just
yeah,
thinking just then. I was sort of like channeling like a WWE wrestler dude, and I was suddenly thinking, at what point in a bodybuilder's career do they suddenly go, you know what? It's not enough to impress these bros at the gym. I need to go on national television as a character and start
what?
flex.
You're telling me I gotta get hit? This is not fair.
Yeah.
I just came for the podium.
Do you think do they start off in theater and then they get really buff and then they get into WrestleMania, or do you think they're in the gym
They're
already
first a
and
theater kid. Andrew
they
Garfield
go
is going to be a WWE wrestler within the next
yeah.
15 years. Mark our goddamn words.
I mean, Jake
Oh wow.
Paul did it.
He's
Okay.
not a theater kid, but I see your point. But
He is a character,
um,
yeah, but not yeah.
most definitely, I he he is not queer coded nearly enough. Anyway, before we forget to mention, because they do obligate us to say this, just as that sign says over there, this show is streamed to the Banter YouTube channel and our Twitch at
It's true.
improvvr.co.uk.
We haven't been
Now,
banned yet.
somehow, Shiseki, do you have any games that you'd
Yeah.
like to test the waters with?
Yeah. Oh, you want me to tell them? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be
uh
just even
I
one.
think I think we should I really like the career game at the moment. I don't know why. I really
You
just
seem like you're on a kick, and I am kicking with you.
yeah. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one person to stand right here in the middle, and we're going to solicit from the audience a made-up job title. So a job or career that doesn't exist, and the person in the middle is going to tell us about their lifelong career as that job. And Steve and I are going to ask you questions. So if you'd like to take part, we need one volunteer from the audience. Just come on up.
Yep,
Just come on up.
I'm right up.
Yep. Just come on.
I
All
have to
right.
find my cursor. There we go.
So we got
Okay.
who is Cyrus? And what we need from the audience is a made up job or career. Just shout something out.
Eye
He
liquor.
fishes heads.
A peanut sheller.
Sorry,
Wait, what did you say?
Fish heads?
He defishes. No, defishes heads. He takes the heads off of fishes.
He takes
Yeah,
the
I'm sure
heads
that is a
off
thing,
of
but
fish.
that's okay.
I
For
think
grocery
that's
stores.
He's a fish head remover.
Yeah,
Okay.
he heads fishes.
he is the executioner of Atlantis. Now I
He's a-
gotta
he's a-
know.
He's a yeah, in the French fish revolution, he operates the guillotine.
So now
Oh, then I'm in the wrong
Cyrus.
avatar for this. Hold up.
No, it's fine. So yeah, tell us about your time at the chopping block.
Hold up. Let me become the chopping block first.
He has to get changed. We do have an improv night changing room. I don't know where it is. Don't ask me.
Yeah,
It's
the
around
part
the
of
corner to the
joys.
left.
You have to spin around like that. Was it Wonder Woman?
Yeah. 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 In most worlds, you have to
Oh,
throw the
it's very
spider
well.
web up. Oh, that was more fitting for under. Okay, so now, now,
Jeez, okay.
what? Oh, it changed, but to the exact same thing. Okay, so now, what's a
tell us
day in the
about,
life for a mermaid executioner or merman? I hope you do both. I hope it's not a wildly misogynistic field of work.
I mean, it's like olden times. We killed witches. Now we're on to the mermaids.
yeah, how'd you
So,
know?
yeah.
Like back in the day, you could find out a witch was a witch because if you put them in the water, they sunk. But surely a mermaid already does that. So yeah, how do you tell? I mean, apart from the big fish bottom half, that was too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I've accidentally executed a couple of sirens one time.
sirens. Oh, you mean the ones that call out to sailors and say,
We are never
"Come
gonna
to my
know when a
watery
nuclear
doom."
bomb goes off, and I'm honestly I'm frightened now.
I think you'll know from the fact that
Yeah.
the burning and the
Yeah.
light and
That's
the fact that your face is
gotta get
I
gone.
mean, you
now.
may know. You'll hear.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but you took care of those. But I wonder now. You you seemed like you were going after mermaids and mermen, but you branched out to like all sorts of aquatic life. We've seen the oceans just most of them
I
evacuated
mean,
at
the
this
ocean's
point.
out there. I can
Yeah,
go get
we
you one if you want.
I think we only have like a couple fish left in this entire beach side. And I just want to know, was there like
Oh
a
yeah,
problem that incited
yeah.
this?
That would be because of me.
Right. Why?
I
Right.
don't know. They're invading our sea.
Wait, okay, so
What
who like
We have
plans
to
this?
build
Is
more
it,
roads.
are you saying we need to build a wall to keep the fish out?
oh my god.
Yes.
That's
Because a
just-
road is just a wall for the for the
it's the opposite of a
x-axis.
wall.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, what do
I
you
have to know.
okay,
Do you even know, like, do you know why you're evacuating the fish and killing them? Or is it just like you're following orders from a higher captain? Do they give you any rundown as to like what this whole operation is about?
Oh no, I saw a guy with like a pyramid for a head. It was like kind of misty. Something about Silent Hill. He said
Is
just
he
kill the
just a
fish.
a guy with a pyramid for a head, was he Egyptian?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He didn't speak.
Okay then.
Sound like a caveman.
So
Okay.
a cave, you've been taking orders from a caveman? How much do you get paid?
I get paid in rocks.
Rocks. Like, so now if
He
someone's
means like geologic, not meth.
right. So like when you skip, like, do you skip stones to like attract them? Do you reimburse it back? Like, do you like do you,
No,
do
I
you
jump
like
in the water.
Oh, that makes a lot
What-
more sense. They
and
would
what do-
probably
and
be
what do
more
you-
afraid of you though.
What do
Conspicuous.
you use, to
My
see.
hands.
Yeah, your bare hands. Jesus. You must be busy. Yeah, let's just
Do
take a
you
look.
rip the
Yeah.
heads off like a
He's
wrestler?
he's just down there all day, wringing necks. Come back here, merman.
Anybody got like a
Ah.
Lego connector for a neck? Anyway, but
I mean, Aquaman's scared of me.
Yeah, but Aquaman's scared of everything.
Aquaman is a fully sentient human being with like thoughts and feelings. I want to know like what is the what's the turnover in terms of like employees, the company you work for, just like completely running out of mental health capacity.
Oh, I work with a guy named Black Manta. You probably heard of him.
Mildly, he's
Okay.
got quite the helmet on him, kind of like the pyramid guy. Do they store the fish in there?
Oh no, I think bro just got hungry and wanted me to clear out the sea.
This
Right.
this is like an unsettlingly simplistic kind of pipeline of like there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no plan. It's just you got to feed, you got to kill, and you know what? It ain't that how we even got here in the first place. So I mean, like,
I mean, philosophically, he's basically a shark. He's
he's
just
what? Oh, he's
I'm actually a
shark.
bird.
shark. He's okay. Fine. Well, that also works, I guess.
So
Yeah.
then, how much do you get paid for like your hourly rate or like yearly?
Sometimes I get
eats the
paid in
fish heads.
crystals.
Sorry, what?
I said sometimes I get paid in crystals. Again, not the meth kind.
So if you have
Again.
some crystals, lying around,
Just check
especially
him up
if
on the
they're like they're
stage.
very very dark, very very dark, then if you would like to take him up on his services, then go to that side of the audience, and if not, go to that side of the audience. If you just don't give a shit.
Come on,
stay
y'all
home.
don't want no fish?
Wait, what is
I
the
mean, do you
Seafood
like
buffet?
sushi?
So
I
confused.
got you.
The service is
Rips
apparently
heads off
clearing the
fish for
sea
ya.
of aquatic life.
You have ripped
Ah.
apart the fish and the mermaids and mermen that they
got
call
any,
friends. I mean,
You got
though
any
it does
answers?
seem.
Friends, not food.
Yeah.
Y'all dragged me into over here.
God, how do you do it with anchovies? Do you just like kind of pry them apart with your fingers?
Like white bait. He has to do them one.
Oh
at
no,
a
no,
time,
you
they're
just
fucking
eat those
tiny.
ones whole.
Okay. Well, anyway, round of applause for Cyrus here for absolutely for rampaging through the seven seas and and completely
Well, I'm
changing
going back
the
to my
ecosystem
job.
as we
Y'all
know.
have a lovely night.
Cyrus
Alexis,
Fishlayer.
stop.
See you later.
Please go like several
There
thousand
can
miles
be
away
only
with it. We
one.
do like our fish. Okay.
Oh no.
Every time he deheads a fish, he
no.
becomes the next
Oh,
Highlander.
stronger. The next, yeah.
So-
Stronger.
Is he like the Highlander for fish? There could be only one. He has
There
to
could be
eat
only
is
every
that how the
other
Highlander
fish.
works?
The
Hey, there we go.
whole.
There we go. The fish head
Just
hunter.
like he bites it off like he's Ozzy Osbourne. But
Yeah.
now
Do we have another one?
if anybody wants to help save the oceans, do we have somebody else who might have like
I
a
think
like
I'll
a
broke y'all's brains.
God.
do you have an aquatically heal anybody have an aquatically healing fictional job that they want to explain to us?
Well, we have to get a volunteer first.
Over.
We need someone up on the stage.
Any
who's gonna do
single
it.
person, any single person who wants to give it a shot.
Yes.
Divine
Come on, Sonia.
My name's
Jump
Sorry.
Bob. Oh, hi, damn.
My name is Slim
Bob
Shady.
wants to do it. Go, Bob.
Oh,
Okay.
Bob wants to do it.
Bob,
Okay,
you
I'm
wanna
gonna
come- come-
microphone.
Oh man,
come
I
on,
gotta
come
I gotta force myself not to do an English
Come
accent.
on, your name's
My
Captain Dan.
name's
You got
Bob.
this.
You could do. Yeah,
And
come on.
Captain Chesapeake.
You're a builder.
I fade the fish. I fade the fish, but I fade
No,
them.
you can't.
Well,
We, we have to. We have to get the career from the people in the audience.
Oh,
Now-
okay. All right.
How is he
Shrimp
feeding the fish?
de-sheller.
It could be
He
anything.
Drugs.
He deshells the
I
shrimp, so it
thought he
seems
was
he
a ma-
feeds
I thought
fish
he
to
was
That's a
other
real
fish.
job,
Fish
surely.
matchmaker.
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
a
no,
real
no,
job?
no, no, no.
It should be. I hate doing it.
Make
He's
up
a,
a
I thought he
job.
was
I
a
don't know.
fish matchmaker, helping fish find love.
What is it? Oh, I like
a
that.
shrimp
I like that.
matchmaker. You're
Yeah, yeah.
repopulating the oceans. Hopefully not yourself.
Shrimp matchmaking.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
now, is
I'm
that where
not
merman
judging.
came
It's a
from?
very hands-on job.
Okay, I am somehow almost more frightened by this line of work now. Can you please tell me how your fish matchmaking job works?
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, the most difficult thing about my profession right now is telling which one is a male and which one is a female, and kind of assessing what they're interested in. But
Yeah, how do you
my
tell if it's
day-to-day,
female, male?
my typical day-to-day will be just conversating with the shrimp and understanding their interests, just what they
Oh.
want out of the next relationship.
So, are you saying that shrimp mostly prefer to have long-term, romantic engagements rather than just, the hookup culture that some other aquatic mammals prefer?
Well, I would say the majority
I
of
got a
them are
question.
really promiscuous. They're really just looking for that one and done type of experience. So it's a
They're
very
just chasing tail.
transactional relationship that I have. They're just chasing tail, exactly.
I have
God,
a question.
Oh, we have a
How do
question
you-
in the audience?
Yeah, but anyway, how do you tell the gent? How do you tell if it's a female or male fish?
How do you tell if it's a female or
Somebody-
male
yeah.
fish?
Yeah.
Remember,
Well,
this is
I
going
don't
out
do
to
that
YouTube.
personally. There's a separate department of deshellers. So they do that prior to them coming to me. They deshell the fish and then all the parts are underneath the shell.
Oh, I got you.
But that's neither here or there for me. I'll deal with whomever or whatever. It's all about what they want in their next frivolous fish experience, so to say.
So, okay, so go on. I was gonna say,
Okay.
okay. How does the shrimp dating approach work? Like, do they expect them to go out and have a nice time in the reef on the first date, and maybe second date, take them home to see the rest of the the rest of the school?
Yeah, it's
It's
a
a very
pretty quick
traditional fish
experience.
atmosphere.
So so right off the bat, I think two shrimp will understand whether or not they're attracted to each other by doing a little dance. They start with the little antlers. They'll start doing a little like groovy little dance with their antlers, and then the male partner will start, what we call in the industry, sea peacocking, where they'll kind of like do a little dance, and then they'll wiggle their little
I'm
tail.
really glad full
like
body
that.
tracking isn't in banter yet. I do not want to see what
They'll wiggle
happens south of the halfway
Wiggle their
down
little
the
tail.
episode.
And then if the female is interested in this one night gallivant romp, they will then get closer, and then they'll start
Sucky,
doing
wait,
the
too
little
many
antler
fish are
dance.
coming.
And then essentially that's it. That's the conversation. There's no words. It's a romantic language of antler movements and passionate sways of the tail. And then that's
Wow.
really all it takes for them to start getting, the motion in the
Getting
ocean.
jiggy. Getting jiggy
I
with
never
Ocean in
saw
the
that
ocean,
deleted
there
scene
you
for
go.
The Little Mermaid, but
Finding
how
Nemo
many?
is very different where I came from.
Specific to shrimp.
Yeah.
Specific to shrimp. Flounders are a little bit
That's
different
how
in their
Nemo was
mating,
made.
Oh,
Prequel,
mating
Making
habits.
Nemo.
the
the
parade.
prequel making
They're
Nemo.
screwing underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Please do not make that art. Anyway, but
Wherever fish loves a fish.
We're new. We're not telling you what to do. Yeah. You're free
well,
person.
Banter employee said it. So, good. Thank you, Little, for your insight on that one. Anyway, so Dan, now, demographic wise, because I'm sure we all want to know how many gay fish.
How many gay fish? How many gay fish? Well, so specific to shrimp, I think. Well, I think they're all gay, and I think they're just pretending some of the times. But I would say it's a pretty large percentage. Pretty large percentage. Actually, the shrimp world is
Depends what kind of
very
fish they're talking about.
they're non-binary. They're just like literally whatever goes with them. So I don't think there's gay or straight. They don't live by those human terms. They just go with whatever
Oh, I
feels
see.
right.
They
Whatever
go with
feels
the
right.
flow.
Yeah,
we
whatever
went from
feels good.
mildly conservative traditional fish to the most progressive fish I think we've ever seen, and I'm living for it. This is
They
wholesome.
still have to ask their parents for permission to take them out and then declare their intentions. What do you expect to do with my shrimp child?
Ask your parents' permission before going to the fish dating app. I don't know.
See,
if
again,
anybody remembers
in
that,
shrimp
like, probably
culture, they know that's probably how their children were made. Like I said, these are one and done experiences. They're not in it for the long game. They're just trying to get their shrimps off or whatever.
So what do you think about the crabs?
What do you think about the crabs?
I don't know.
They use protection.
That's a
what
different
happens when you're
department.
too
They use
promiscuous.
protection.
That's a different department, he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a
everything
different
evolves into
department.
there eventually. It's just it kind of falls into that. But I completely forgot what I was originally going to say. The crab thing, it caught me off guard. No, but does
That's
it
we've
get
all had
snippy?
crabs.
Yeah.
Does it get snippy?
Yeah, like so if a crab does come in, like let's say there's a dance club full of frolicking fish that are all making more and more and more fish once they appropriately leave the club. Is there does a crab ever try and intervene in the club and go, you know what, I could get in here too, but then they try and embrace one
They
of
just
them and then
ruin
they
it.
snip it in half. They
Get-
snip in
there's
half
nothing worse.
most of the fish in the club.
There's nothing
It's
worse
actually
than being
quite
crab
funny.
locked.
You calling me
If
a
a
crab?
crab and a fish
It's actually
get
quite
together,
funny when
it's
it
called
comes
crabfish.
when it comes to aquatic animals. What like the shrimp world and the fish world, they're quite xenophobic. You see, so like
Oh my
they don't
fucking
really
God.
mix the species. They're not really into interspecies relationships. But when it comes to the crabs, they're very into like one time there was this crab,
Bank.
and I don't typically take on crabs. But there was this one crab, and he wanted to meet he wanted to meet an octopus. No, he was looking long term, but he had a specific goal of meeting a nice octopus lady. Something about legs really did it for him. So he wanted someone to match his leg count and up his leg count by 2. Crabs have how many legs? 6?
8.
4? 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone to match his leg
I
count.
mean,
Yeah,
4.
it's all about leg action for them.
6? I don't know.
Yeah,
So
the
now,
spiders.
I
I don't
should
know.
have unsubscribed from Crab Facts. That's the problem.
A spider
crab fact.
crab?
Did you ask how
I
many
can't
legs crabs have?
Yeah,
I did.
I think it's
Straight
8.
up, I
Oh,
don't even
it's
remember.
all you
It's
can
8.
eat.
Oh my
It's all you
fucking
can
God.
eat. There you go. There you go.
That's a good one.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
But
Very
when
nice.
I'm killing the fish, you don't want to eat any.
Oh,
When you're
okay.
talking about crabs, you want
If
to
it
save
ain't-
the world.
If it's not
You have
anchovies,
found every
I'll-
way to
I'll
be
eat it.
offended
I don't
about
like
this, and I'm
anchovies.
living for it.
Sardines I don't like either.
Well, the thing is they grow back, right? They're a renewable energy source.
They're a renewable, renewable course meal. But now, have any of the fish relationships gone a little bit farther than intended and had like a super extravagant wedding and with like little tents and everything and little hors d'oeuvres and like a nice little fish cake? Not fish
I
cake,
think
I
we have
guess
a
a fish cake, depending. I don't know where I was going. with
I
that.
think we have a question in the crowd.
Oh, Christian.
Do male fish hate the smell of female fish?
What
Because
the-
it's not
Oh
Took
man.
me a goddamn second.
You let him talk.
I mean, they do complain that it's kind of fishy, but or kind of humany. But no, I guess no. I mean, yeah, they. You know what? what I've often heard from my male clients is they put up with it for the name of the game. That's what they do. They ignore the smell for the name of the game. They take one for the team so that they can really
This
have a
sounds
good night.
almost rude, and I can't
Hey,
tell
you
I
how.
just realized he has superpowers. He can understand what fish say.
Do fish
Whoa!
pass gas?
That's true.
Ah, well.
Do any shrimp complain about getting catfished?
Do any
I have a
fish
question.
complain? No, but they do complain about catfish in general. They hate catfish. Catfish are like the bottom feeders. Even beyond lobsters, like catfish are just like the runt of the litter when it comes to the SeaWorld life. It's the
Yeah,
whiskers. I
all
think
right,
it's the
okay.
whisker.
It's the
Very
pecking order.
anti-whisker.
So it's like, who's at the top of the pecking order then?
And who's at the top of the pecking
Me.
order? Well, it's not who you think it was. It's definitely not the whale. Believe it or
Was
not, the
me.
whale is too aggressive as a partner. Not the best love mate. Just really kind of like all over you, sweats a lot in water, which
Would
makes
you
no sense. But
assume
they
it's
do.
the
What are
whale?
you doing?
Is that
No.
things are going?
Well, that's what I thought before I had my bachelor's in fish sextotomy or whatever. But the
Fish
the
sexology. Yeah.
the real lion, so to say, the real lion, so
Ain't
to
that
say,
important.
of the underworld life is actually the tuna.
Lionfish?
No, it's the
Oh,
tuna.
okay.
The tuna fish. They
Yeah.
I
got
thought
game.
it would be
They
the
got game.
swordfish.
Yeah.
Not the swordfish. Nah,
You
that
can tune a piano, but you
the
can't.
the,
Yeah,
the
they
swordfish
could
is
tune a piano, great.
the swordfish is a very frugal fish. They've been known to be quite cheap on dates, so
have
they're
a
not the
question.
best.
Oh,
I have
we
a
have
question.
one more. We'll take one more question, then we'll ask how your rates are. Yep.
Okay, I was wondering, right?
rates.
Do fish pass gas underwater? Because there's a lot of bubbles.
Someone
Yes,
said funny
they
when I
pass
went
gas.
too many
They
times.
I was gonna say, ask yourself what it
It's,
would mean if they didn't, and they just
Yeah, yeah.
progressively during the course of their life just got lighter and lighter, and they just kept swimming downwards because shit, I haven't farted in years. Just
Fish
Just
passing
thinking of-
gas underwater. Again, that's not my profession. I'm a matchmaker, but from what I've heard, it's actually really important to the ecosystem because there are amphibians as well, and sometimes they run out of air underwater, so the gas bubbles really help them.
That must
they
be
just
sustain
grab,
themselves.
they
That's
grab
all I
a
need to
gas,
know.
a fish.
It's
gas
like
gas
a
on
mating
the way out.
call.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I now I
probably
did say only one more question, but I do.
The date.
Oh, okay. Wait, was that a
yeah.
question or a comment?
That's fine.
What was
No,
the-
I was just saying with the farting, with the
Uh-huh.
matchmaking and all. I was just saying, I would think that they wouldn't want to fart in front of the other fish, at
Seems like
least until
Saturday
they've been
Night
dating
Live.
for a while, maybe.
Yeah, man.
Right.
4
It's
weeks.
true.
Yeah.
I do say
Saturday Night
I
Live.
value my friend's blood pressure, and so I'm gonna get one more question here from.
The blowfish double in size, just so you know,
Do it-
when it comes to
Does
the
any
holding in
of
the
the
gas.
sea creatures, are they jealous of whales when the whales float on their back to show off the size of their junk?
I mean, they always feel whale cum.
Oh,
Yes, that is a thing in the matchmaking industry. With it's a little bit intimidating, the size of the whale junk. That's what the professional term whale junk. So no, actually, like I said, it's more intimidating than anything else when the whale. I don't know why the whale thinks it needs to peacock its whale. So it's
You said peacock, and then you censored the second time.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, peacock, show off. But it's well. Remember, these are all professional terms. 4 years of sea sexotomy.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think the actual fish find it attractive. Only other whales and whale
Fine.
So-
watchers.
So how much do you tend to
Whale
charge?
watch.
I mean, how many is like?
What do I charge?
$C or something. What?
Kelp.
Well, I didn't say anything. Kelp. See,
Yeah.
so
I'm
my
just
rates
saying
are pretty
sea
fair.
terms now. Sorry, go on.
So it depends on the fish. So as I said, I predominantly deal with shrimp. And most of the time, I would say I give them a very cheap rate because they're the one and done type of clients. They come back, and then once they get to a certain age, I introduce them to my client Cyrus over there. He chops them off their heads, and they end up at your local shop store.
I knew you two were fucking
Yeah,
cahoots.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a great partnership.
All right.
Very fruit. Yeah.
So if you would like to feed this enterprise, then go to that side of the audience. And if you would not like to, then go to that side. If you don't give a shit, stay in the middle.
By the way, that's the caveman that pays me.
That's the oh you're
No,
The
I've been
caveman
known
with
by
a
that
VR
name.
headset on his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do some of these shrimp sell pictures of themselves on OnlyFans?
It's yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry. It's fine.
I mean,
Only,
tentacles are the norm in that the avenue. But anyway, so thank
yeah,
you
it's
so much to
not
Captain
only
Dan.
fans, it's only feet. But yep,
I
there
said
you go.
Only fins.
Oh,
Only fins. There it is. There it is. That's
said-
clever.
I
I was
said
looking for the
only
pun.
fins.
Only
I
fins.
said-
Very good.
I said
Yeah.
OnlyFans. What the fuck?
Oh.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said only fans.
I just
Yeah,
it,
that's
was,
pretty
it was
good.
just wasn't very funny. I
Hey,
didn't
is
think
that
people
an
didn't
eagle
hear
called
me.
Fishy Woman?
Yeah.
Fishy
Yeah.
Woman.
It isn't.
At the end of the day, I really hope he does manage to find a Gil friend. But for the next game,
Oh,
let's
Gil
the next game.
They'd have
Let's,
Sam Enchanted Evening together.
Ah!
Wow.
Who the fuck just did a whale impression? That was not bad.
That was a dolphin.
That was a dolphin.
Did I-
That was
oh
a
my
dolphin.
god. That's my bad.
It wasn't a shrimp.
They
Okay.
all just look, the fish all look the same to you, Steve.
Fine. I mean, listen, I got plenty of fish friends. They're not food to me.
The food chain.
So,
Ew, I wanna touch another
but yeah,
fish.
for the next game, let's play a game that I've been thinking about. We haven't played this in a while. And I know you tended to love it. It's a game called the Why game. Now, from where you sit, it's actually pretty simple. But basically, we get a line back here all along the poster of audience members, and then Shiseki or myself will line up with you. The other one of us will go down the line asking questions to each and every one of you related to what was said before. From your perspective, you're just getting asked questions. You answer them whatever way you can come up with. There are no wrong answers. Obviously, no hate speech. We know the new users come in here sometimes. Just making sure. But yeah, that's basically it. We just have some fun with it. So if you want to answer literally whatever question comes up, tell the truth, be full of shit. That's up to you. Hop right up.
Ideally, like
Yep,
4 or
I'm
5
down.
people. Yeah, coming up. coming
Yeah.
up.
I'll
so we
wait to
got
see if anybody
Zarnia.
else.
That's okay.
We got
like 4 or 5 people is good.
Saras,
Okay, nobody's done.
And-
I'll do it again.
Yeah, coming up.
and
I'm
we
gonna go up
got
here.
Captain
Yeah.
Dan.
I'm gonna go up
Do
here.
we have
And
one more person? Or
going
otherwise it's
once, and going twice, and here we go. Okay,
fine. All right,
so
Steve, you start asking questions.
cool.
There you
So
go.
now,
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, Divine.
If you
Come
want.
on. Come on.
Oh,
Divine.
wait,
Go
what?
on,
Do
Divine.
we have another Divine? Did you want it?
Yeah.
All right, come on.
All right.
So Divine, you know what? Since you haven't been up here yet tonight, I'm going to ask you the first question. Are you ready?
No. I guess.
Okay, so
Was that the first
Mhm.
question?
That was that
That's
first
the
question.
so now,
Thank you,
who
Z-Man.
is? Speaking of Divine, who is your favorite drag queen? Are you a drag? Are you a drag queen? Sorry.
I'm
I
Divine's
only
favorite
know of
drag
one,
queen.
Divine.
You only know of Divine. Okay, so now Cyrus. Now, if you were to replace any one piece of your wardrobe with the most extravagant, brightly colored, gigantic drag queen aesthetic, what would you choose?
My mask.
Okay, Zarnia, what are we replacing his mask with?
A head of watermelon delightfully carved into the shape of Beyonce's face.
Oh my god.
So now, Captain Dan, because I know that you're a purveyor of, like, you tend to make like sort of Iron Man or like mannequin style suits out of watermelon
do.
pieces. You tend to be the
Mhm.
first person we go to for that. I want to know, do people usually just go for the helmet, or am I just turning this into the career game again? But I want to, like, what's the so what celebrity should we choose for him if Beyonce doesn't work out?
What celebrity should we choose for him? I could make him a full-bodied watermelon suit that looks like Jay-Z. I could do Jay-Z. He has the head shape for it.
So now, Shiseki, if Jay-Z and Beyonce had a kid with a watermelon, what exactly do you think?
What were you saying?
What do you think what do you think would come out of that by any chance?
Beautiful, healthy, bouncing baby boy.
All right. So, Cyrus, get back in order. Divine.
Yes. What are
Oh,
you
okay.
doing, Cyrus?
Cyrus, what are you doing? Are you okay?
Glitching out or in the Matrix?
Okay, so
You're
Divine,
muted.
now,
Okay. Yes.
when was the last time that you cut into a child and found some kind of like pineapple or strawberry or watermelon? What year was it?
What? I think that was like 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So 2022. Yeah.
What was she doing in 2022? Cyrus,
COVID.
what? Oh,
That was easy.
that's how they invented COVID. Okay, so now Zarnia, if watermelon is the cure for COVID, sorry, if watermelon is the cause for COVID, other way around, what is the cure for COVID?
Rattlesnake semen soaked in a nice pickle brine for about a week and
Wait, but where
then
was my
buried
question?
underground for 3 months to get that real removal scent on it.
What in
Wow.
the holy description?
So now, Captain Dan,
Where was my
if you
question?
had to write the theme song to a Butch Hartman cartoon, but it had to surround the theme of rattlesnake semen, what would it sound like?
Thank you for that question. I appreciate that question because I totally understand that question. Dum 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 bonanza. Semen.
So she's like,
Yeah.
okay, now just a second. What are your final thoughts on all of this?
I don't know. Just stay in school.
Yeah.
My turn. Right,
All
it's my
right.
turn. Now shovel up. Come on.
By the
shovel
way,
up.
my second question got skipped.
You were moving around.
No, you did.
Oh, I did it. I
mean,
lost track. 'cause
No,
you
I
moved
you were
around.
No,
asking.
you asked. He said.
No, but I
Yeah.
didn't get to answer.
Oh, I don't know. You said COVID.
I know
Well,
you
you
know.
will
He
now.
asked you what was it, and you said COVID.
Oh no, that was
No, I
me. I'm
didn't.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh,
That was
right.
me.
Sorry, I get
thought it
the
was you. Right.
I get the business partners mixed up all the time.
Yeah,
Okay,
business
fine. Right, but you
partners.
shuffled
Fish.
enough,
Only in
so
fish.
that's fine. That's
I gotta. Yeah, I'll
oh
go second.
god. All right.
I'm
Okay,
still.
so we
I-
done? No?
Or I can go
No,
here.
no,
Yeah,
should
no,
go
the
first.
shovel.
Are we
Okay,
mixing
I'll
it
go
up?
first.
Okay.
I should go
yes,
first.
whatever. So
You can
stop
go first,
moving.
go ahead.
Stop. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna ask
Shuffle
questions
one more time
about.
now.
I'm gonna ask questions about home remedies. So Zania, what would you for you? What's the most unusual home remedy that you recommend to use at home?
Oh, well, of course, I use pickle brine for everything, right? So what I found is
Yeah.
that if you melt hot wax into the pickle brine and the pickle brine is nice and warm, you can get like a wax swirly brine thing going, and you can soak your face in that while it's boiling and get yourself a
Oh my
free
God.
ambulance ride.
I was going to say what was that appropriate for, but I mean that will cause a free ambulance ride. But what is that to actually cure, Stevie?
Blindness.
Ooh. Okay. And has this been approved by the international blind community and potentially also pickle aficionados?
Not in all states, but we got at least 30 of them approved. Yeah. And we can't go into
Okay.
detail how many. The ones that were, approved.
Okay. And what are the main things holding this back from being approved everywhere?
Well, we gave them the contract, but they couldn't see it.
And exactly how much pickle brine do we get through with this process every year?
Oh, I'm not incorporating this pyramid scheme.
Oh my God.
Pyramid scheme? Wait a minute, Zania, is this not legitimate? Are you saying that you're using this to get money?
Well, it is if in the sense of a pyramid scheme, you mean that I'm using this to get money to rebuild a pyramid in my backyard that looks just like Lexus Lexus, the
Mm.
Luxor Hotel. I need the Luxor
Mm.
Hotel in my backyard. I can't make it life sized. I get that. But if I collect enough money, I can make like a small replica and have friends over for, slot machines.
And Chris Angel.
It's fun.
Just is yeah. So then technically, then anytime anybody wants to build a pyramid, that is a pyramid scheme.
I mean, it technically is. I mean, if you got a set of blueprints, if you got a kid with crayons, if you have mostly children to build it, if you have like sand lying around, if you have like maybe some twigs, maybe some chewing gum, and hope and a prayer, and just 1 ounce of crystal meth.
Clay.
That's all we ask.
Oh my god.
So wait a second. Are we saying
Oh
that
my
the
God.
Egyptian pyramids were actually built by children on meth?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them were, yeah. Sadly, we had to use them in our business.
Oh, it's a business.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a business.
And you're right. Got itchy there.
Sorry, I'm on the bottom of this pyramid scheme. I'm on a lot of meth, man.
Damn.
Do you want to tell us about your childhood?
It was spent in a sandbox, like practicing. Just-
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So yeah. I mean, aren't there any child labor laws to protect kids from pyramid schemes?
Yeah, I'm sure there are, but hey man, you got some meth?
Oh, I do. Here, you want some?
I don't have any meth, but I do have some brine. How about that?
There you
All right.
go. I got some.
Stop
Thank
trying
you.
to wrap me up in this, you capitalist pig.
It was like a pizza
right.
delivery.
Thank you. If you could just come by my house later, that's good. Right. Right. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Bro
All
tried to
right.
sell me brine twice.
Thank you, the Divine Slayer. And
Yay,
to
yay.
Captain
I got a
Van.
lot of brine. What can I say?
And to
That
Cyrus.
was
I got
on me.
brine
I
out
said
the
it
ass.
twice.
And
I'm
to
obsessed
Trying
with
to
it.
sell
What?
me brine, bro. I don't want no.
Dude, brine sounds great. I don't even care if it cures the
You know
blind.
that brine is just salt water, right?
That's
Like
my
you're in
chair.
the sea all
And
day.
sugar.
Fuck off.
Wait a minute.
Mm.
Maybe
Yeah.
in
I
the
know brine
U.S.
sugar too.
U.S.
Water?
brine does U.S. brine have sugar in it? Is that is that
Everything
Sorry,
has
Brian, my
sugar in
turban.
it.
well, you
Yes.
tend
Yes.
to find like
Sugar.
most. You tend to find like most U.S. brine in the sea crust, and so I
You know
just
how long it took me to get in this
it-
chair.
God, that was such a roundabout pun. But anyway, Shiseki, what is the
I'm gonna
next
get
game
out.
that you want to play
Oh, I
on
want to
this
play.
fine show?
You know, I want to
He's
play
on his
bus
way.
stop, but I don't know if we're gonna get
Okay.
enough people
Hey!
onto the stage.
We might get all of the exact same people who just came up here. I'm gonna
That's
be
fine.
Probably.
completely
That's
honest
fine.
with you.
Yeah, 2 or 3
Yeah,
people
come
come
right
on
up.
at
Come on,
least.
come on.
Just come up.
Yes,
Just
sir.
more the merrier. Just come up
I
on
mean,
stage.
you
stand
just
at the
sold
side
crystal
there.
meth up here. You can play bus stop.
Yeah, you totally
I
can.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe one iota that you
Fine.
can't be. You can't
Fine.
fuck around with the
Come up.
character.
Gonna
What?
get
So all you need to do is stand at
wonderful.
stand at the side where we get started. And
Oh,
the
what?
way that this works
Really?
is that there's going to be
Come on, come on.
there's
Don't
going to be
be
2.
chicken.
Oh.
I think they left. Oh, here we go.
Divine.
Go see
we
a
go.
guy about meth.
All right. We need all 3 of you to stand at the side there, over there, please,
Oh.
Yeah.
to the side. And what we're going to do is the person at the front here is going to have a conversation in character. So the 2 of us are going to have chat about absolutely nothing. And then when you run out of things to say or get bored, you say, "Oh no, my bus is here." And then you say, "I hope." I hope Captain Hook, who hasn't lost literally all hands and feet to the crocodile, doesn't take my place. And the next person who comes along has to be that person. If you don't know who it is, don't worry, just make something up. It's fine. Yeah, that's it. So let's just get started, I guess.
Shiseki, I got a bit of a problem here.
What's up?
Well, here's the thing. I took this job as a rain cloud, but I completely forgot the manual on how to make rain. I
Oh.
don't know.
I was gonna
Like-
say I can't really help you with that. I do have some deodorant for sale though. If this is, I've got like 18 different smells. You know, whether you want, awkward teenage guy trying to get it on the first date, or like male Magic the Gathering card player. Like I've got all the smells that anybody would want.
Why do you mostly have stock of the nervous teenage boy one? Like you got that down to the
Because
floor.
not many people. It's because it's for one. It's a bigger seller for some reason. Like it's just loads of mums keep buying it for their sons.
It's
so
the
I
most
just make a killing.
counterintuitive thing to give to your
Yeah.
son if you are concerned
No,
about
no,
him.
no.
You
It's
want
not
them
if
to
you've
smell like a nervous teenage boy.
No, they already stink. It's just like this. Yeah. So it's like that or nothing. Like honestly, you can't get them to bath. You can't get them to shower. They're in their house all day.
It's not
It's that
gonna
or-
work. I
it's
mean,
that
they're
or
gonna
sweat and shame.
You're gonna end up underneath me, and they're gonna have such a rainy day. They're gonna be sulking like it's the Notebook. I don't understand.
dear.
How are you gonna help these kids?
I don't know, but I've got a lot of these cans to sell. You could have smelly rain, like rain that sort of like I don't know.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. I think my bus is here. I really hope that Tayson Day, while he was recording Chocolate Rain, doesn't come around here.
Nice ass.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
I guess I'll be tased on day.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Chocolate rain.
Yeah. That was a good song, man. I loved it back in like 2007 when I first heard it. How you been holding up? You still doing YouTube?
Chocolate rain.
Wow. You a Pokemon? I've got some quality deodorants here that you know what you just I'm a huge fan of yours, so I'm just gonna give you this one for free. It's just called
yes,
it's
I
called,
do.
it's called it's called the smell of chocolate. There you go. It's a beautiful, warm, delicious smell, and I hope you enjoy it because my bus is here, and you know what? I hope like somebody who works for Ticketmaster doesn't come and take my place.
Oh my fucking God!
oh my God.
You're up to mine.
Can I sell you this ticket? It's really cheap nowadays. Like you can get it for like $100. Hello?
Chocolate rain.
I think I have that ticket here for chocolate. Would you like a ticket for chocolate?
Oh, look at the time. My bus.
Oh.
I hope Joe Biden, our current president, doesn't show up.
Oh dear.
Same here. Same here.
You're gonna find out a little.
Hi, can I sell
Watch
you
out for
this
that step
ticket,
right there.
sir? Can I sell you this
A
ticket,
ticket.
sir?
I'm the president
yeah.
of the United States. I don't get tickets.
No, I'm not gonna give you a ticket. I'm gonna sell you a ticket.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
That's pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Where
I think
am
my
I?
bus is here.
Where am I?
I think
Oh
my
my God.
bus
I
is
like you're
here.
falling on the stage.
Is this the Soviet Union?
I really
fall
hope
on the
that
stage.
I really hope that the girl that works at Tiffany's doesn't take my place.
Oh, she he
What
fell.
happened?
Yo, Joe Biden actually died.
Wait. I was
He
told I
was
was gonna
dead.
meet the president. I.
He had a heart attack.
All right. I mean, I do have a lot.
It is I, Joe Biden, from the 80s.
Oh my
Say
God,
what
I
period
was-
I had to be.
From the year I don't know what year.
Oh my
it
God,
is.
you must have that like
Ah.
Harrison Ford makeup routine. Your de-aging looks absolutely fantastic.
Actually, I'm not president yet. I'll be president in about 30 years. I am currently a fucking
That's Vin Diesel.
department chief of Homeland Security or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, but I'm hoping one day I'll be president. In the meantime, I'm going to support my current Democratic presidential hopeful from the '80s, whose name I totally remember.
Listen, Nixon head. So if you would like, or
Nixon was a
Reagan, I
Republican.
think Nixon. That's completely true. When you said Democratic, I thought you meant
Yeah,
democratically
I
elected.
mean Democrat.
All right. So now, now, one thing that a president always needs when they're going into office is this one. This one was made by Ariana Grande's
What the fuck is
grandmother.
this?
Is that Monica Lewinsky?
This is a well, it's a perfume. It's a perfume, and it goes right under your armpits. It goes under your eye sockets.
Did
as
you
well.
buy this from some shady bus stop fragrance seller?
Well, I work at Tiffany.
I don't need this. I got Dijon for men.
You got
Dijon.
like, is that why you
The
smell
mustard?
like that? Wait, did you put mustard on this morning?
No, in the '80s it was a musk.
You sure about that, sir? I mean, because
Yeah.
your wrists are looking a little moldy.
I
if I'm being
smear it
honest.
under my armpits, and I'm ready for action.
Do you just like have when you wake up in the morning? Do you have like a pastrami sandwich, and then you just like kind of?
No. No. I don't know what else to say. I eat all American corn flakes for breakfast every morning, like a real American.
Well, Mr.
Just because I'm
Future
a
President,
Democrat
let me-
doesn't mean I ain't a. What the fuck?
let me do your makeup real quick.
What?
I think you could just
No.
use a little bit of contouring around the cheeks.
All right.
Come on.
Keep your distance. I'm gonna be the president one day. You mark my words.
I didn't know Joe Biden had such toxic, such insecure masculinity.
This guy's
Are
going all
you-
the way to the White House.
You went through such a glow up in 30 years, and that's weird. That's a weird
At the
standpoint.
moment, my favorite person is Macho Man Randy Savage. I love that man. I'm gonna be the president.
I'm not
and,
gonna lie, with them finger guns. It looks like Catch Jack.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so okay, I do have to sell this so
Oh,
much.
my
but
bus, my yellow cab is here. It's gonna take me all the way. Hope a hot air balloon salesman doesn't take my place.
Air balloon salesman. Like, do they carry a lot of air balloons? Or... Oh, hi. Oh, you must be one of those hot air balloon pilots. Did you lose it? Like what? Like a kid with a balloon? What's going on?
Oh, it might be that pineapple over there.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, so actually have just the thing for you. So if you tend to keep people like in the same place at the same time where they can't go anywhere else. So if you want some merchandising to provide for them, or you could keep, describing the benefits of like, a deodorant, perfume. We have an eyeshadow here, eyeliner, and I don't know what they actually sell at Tiffany's. But you, but you can,
Breakfast.
I have no
breakfast.
now, as you can see, this eyeshadow, okay, this one, we were kind of irresponsible to put it next to the actual eyeshadow, because this one, if you cut into it, you can see it's actually cake. And if you have cake for breakfast, I mean, you're a winner. So, and we got, I mean, I could.
Oh, by
give
the
you an
way,
egg.
we have a deal. So, on our hot air balloon rides, we offer skydiving.
Skydiving.
Yes.
Okay, so do you like race the hot air balloon down, or is this like, how many parachutes can you fit on one of those?
I mean, it's about.
Are we in one right now?
Yeah.
So, listen, I think my Boeing plane is here, and it's not going to last much longer. I really hope that Snoopy from the Peanuts cartoons with aviator goggles doesn't come around here.
Oh, hey, you're that one dog.
Walk, 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 walk.
Yeah, I totally
Walk,
understood
walk,
that.
walk, 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 walk.
Would you like to hop inside the Hot air balloon?
Womp 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 womp.
The hot air balloon.
Womp
Yes.
womp womp.
It looks like my bus is here.
Womp womp womp.
I hope Blue from the hit show Blue's Clues doesn't show up around here.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm blue, dabba dee.
No, you got him with the.
I don't know who blue is, so
Womp 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 womp
Smurfs.
womp
The
womp.
Smurfs.
you say that now, but wait a minute,
Two
you got
dogs
something. You got something
communicating.
in your throat. Let me just get that out.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
thank you.
Yeah,
I sure
what
hope
did you
my
eat?
bus does not like be late because I really need to go. The bus is right there. I'm sorry. I sure hope like someone that works at McDonald's doesn't replace me.
All right. Well, actually, I think that's two McNuggets.
Anyway, thank you so much to Divine and to Cyrus. And thank you to everybody who participated in today's show. Give one laugh, give one vote, anything at all. I'm just trying to unmicrophone you guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There we go. And
Bro,
yeah,
I was
so
I was
if you-
wanting to see Snoopy versus Blue from Blue's Clues. The versus the womp womp womp.
death match, exhibition match. Yeah. Anyway, so but yeah, if you'd like to come to another episode of Improv Night, we do these every single Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hopping between banter and VR chat, depending on the week. Next week, obviously, it's over there in VR chat. Yeah, if you'd like updates for any of that stuff or any links to whatever we got, you can go to improvvr.co.uk. That is improv, then an r.co.uk. Shiseki, any final thoughts? Yeah, and so now translation. Do what you can about climate change. Have a lovely time. Mwah! And that's a wrap. Thank you, Loner, by the way, for streaming.